Hello everyone, how are you? I took a couple days off myself, and now I'm back with a free-to-play arcade. We're going to be playing Paladins, which is made by Hi-Rez Studios, same people that make Smite. I've played a little bit of it, and it's hard to say that it's not Overwatch. A lot of people are saying it's two different games. It's a lot like Overwatch. Heroes and the whole thing there. The whole hero shooter genre is really muddy right now, but there's definitely some similarities. This is free to play, which is one big difference, meaning that everything is not unlocked, and you have to get these loot chests and gold and all this other. There's like another currency, I think these gems, and you get those by winning and doing things. It's very free to play. I've played a little bit of it, but I'm going to start off here with the options, and then we'll go into the other parts of it here. So basic video settings, you have your resolution, does go up to 4K. I'm sure it goes beyond it as well. I'm playing at 1920 by 1080, pretty standard there. Aspect ratio controls, full screen type, you have borderless window, and full screen. Anti-aliasing, which keeps turning itself off every time I restart the game. I don't know why, but we're just going to leave it off. We have world detail, shadow detail, texture detail, particle detail, shader quality, which only goes up to high and not maximum like the rest of it. Who knows why? Gamma and FOV. It is first person, but there's horse riding that's in third person. It's very strange. Audio sliders separate for everything. I'm going to go ahead and turn voice volume all the way down here because we don't need any 6-year-olds screaming at us while we're playing. Gameplay, you have your combat log, damage numbers, player health, auto purchase items, things of that nature. Full controller support. It is mapped to X input, not direct input. So keep that in mind if you're using a PS4 controller, because there is no way to toggle that. Controls, you have your game tips, inverted, mouse smoothing, don't know why you'd want to turn that on, and mouse sensitivity. The mouse is extremely sensitive in this game, so I have mine at 25. And then fully rebindable keys with alternate keys that you can bind to them if you wish. So let's go back here to the store is where we're going to start off here. You have bundles that you can buy. You can buy the Founders Pack on Steam. I believe it's $20. And you get a bunch of these chests and characters and crystals and gold. And then there's codes that I'm sure they're giving away on Twitter or Facebook or whatever their social media of choice is. Champions, this is where you unlock your different characters that you can play in the game. You have support, damage, frontline, which is like your tank, damage being your DPS, flank being your, they're going around the side, and snipers and things of that nature. And then you can unlock them for gold and gems. So either or. Gold you get through playing games. I'm pretty sure gems you have to buy with real money. You have your profile here. This just shows you all your different awards and games that you've played and playtime, and then your loot chests. Now, I haven't opened any of these, and I've gotten 2 of them from playing, and I believe you get 1 every time you level up. So I'm going to go ahead and open one and see what you get out of this. Alright, so I got cards. And so this is another thing that this game revolves around here while I open up another chest. There's a card system that's in place for your champions. So, that's the tutorial. Let me see if I can go in here. And let me see. You can't do it for the champion until you're actually in a game. But basically what happens is, let me see here, Pip. You have different skills that each one has. So like this, you can jump higher for 3 seconds, remove all debuffs. But there's different cards that you can use to alter your abilities in game. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into a game here, and then I'll be back as soon as it loads up, because it does take a little bit right now. So I'll see you on the other side there. Alright, so here I am. I've chosen Pip. It's the only one I've played so far. He's like a support character. He's pretty fast. He shoots bombs, kind of, and uses potions. So he's a mid-tier. I've done incredibly well with him so far. But you can go in here. There's a lot of customization as far as weapons and things of that nature. You can just change the color, purely cosmetic. So we're locked in here. We're going to go into the game. And I'm going to show you this card system that they have in place. And the cards are pretty interesting. In that you have offensive, defensive, kind of... here, I'll show you once it loads in here. And this is where it kind of separates itself from Overwatch or TF2 being like those hero shooters. It's got a little bit more variation as far as your character customization. Whereas in Overwatch, you can change the skins and things like that. This has this. So these are your cards, and you can see reduces the cooldown of Weightless by 4 seconds, increases the radius of your healing potion by 30%, regenerate 150 health for every second while on Weightless. So basically, it just kind of goes around, and you also have your items here, and you can choose which items you want. So I usually pick either Veteran or Kill to Heal as my first, because it keeps me alive longer. And this gives me 300 health for each kill I get. And then your loadouts are your cards. So we're starting here in 12 seconds. And it's a mix between conquest and payload. So you have to capture the point, and then whichever team captures the point in the middle takes the payload and has to run the payload to the other team's base. And everybody starts out on horses, and you ride horses into battle. And that's the only thing I've seen with the horses so far. So here we are with this, and I just got killed. But it's very easy to actually kill yourself as Pip because he does shoot bombs. And basically now everyone's going to fight for the middle to get the payload. I've won every game I've played so far. I've played like 3 or 4 to kind of just get the general gist. It seems like this team really doesn't know what they're doing. So, good or bad, I just got a kill there. So you could see the similarities to Overwatch here as far as the whole quirky hero shooter. This is a little bit more cartoony, a little bit more kiddie, I guess you could say. It is in beta. So there are some very serious issues as far as lag and lag compensation and a couple different things. Some of the heroes are so completely overpowered, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's a joke how overpowered some of them are. I mean, there's one hero. I think it's a monkey, and it like flies, and I don't even know who it is. And he's got this flamethrower, and it's just he does a ridiculous amount of damage. And then there's a sniper, of course, and we're being sniped at. So we're about to get the payload here, and the rounds are very short, but it's the best. It's basically whoever gets to 4 first. So you get a point for capturing the... Oh, I almost got killed there. You get a point for capturing the area, and then you get a point for delivering the payload. And then, so that, basically, if you do everything right, that equates to 2 complete rounds. If you fail to deliver the payload, you still get 1 point because you captured the area. So you can see here that Pip is one of those classes, and I don't see a lot of people playing Pip. So I find it a little strange that a lot of people aren't playing him, because I've been having nothing but success playing him so far. And every hero has their own little special ability. His is he can turn everybody into a chicken, all the enemies into a chicken. So his is a little silly. The chickens they turn back into the players upon damage. So, and he can also heal, which is helpful. So I mean, he's actually a pretty decent class as far as the game goes. You know, as far as helping out your teammates, because you can heal. And you can also heal yourself while you heal, so you're not just strictly healing your teammates. And he's got a pretty decent damage weapon. It's slow to fire, but if you get a direct hit, you can see I'm taking people down pretty quick. Turn them into chickens here, so we can get ahead here a little bit. A little heal. Almost died. Almost died again because I almost killed myself. There we go. Myself a little health. He has an alt fire that slows enemies. And that's pretty helpful if you're just trying to slow people down. Maybe you got a few seconds before the bomb is ready to be delivered, and you just need those couple seconds where the heroes are delayed. Ah, I got killed. You can see here that I'm at 20 eliminations and I've only died twice. So the game's kind of easy, ultimately. I really haven't tried many of the other heroes because I don't have a lot of them unlocked, and the ones that are unlocked by default really aren't all that much fun to play. This one, this guy, I played him in the tutorial, and I found that he was pretty interesting to play right from the get-go because he's got this like bomb gun, and he's kind of more well-rounded, and I think that really appealed to me. 'Cause I like to go for a well-rounded character when I play Overwatch, so. And you can see here we just have to get it onto this pad here and we'll win. Doesn't bode too well for them. There we go. So we got to that. So push successful. And every time you can see I have 1721 credits down there in the lower left hand. Every time you respawn or come back to the spawn area, you can either choose to pick more or you can upgrade, but you can only have one of each. So I like to take Aggression, which gives me 5%, and then I also take Nimble, which gives me 10% movement speed. And what was it? It was Haven. Haven gives you a good boost here. And then I also take... I don't have enough points. So I have 721 credits, so once the clock starts ticking, you'll see the credits start to go up. It's about 1 every 2 seconds, I'd say. So we're gonna go back out here, and then you get more for capturing and doing things, getting kills. So see, I'm already at 787 here. So now when I either die or if I decide to run back, I can go ahead and upgrade my item if I want to. Which, seeing as we are totally uncontested here for this pad, I might run back and go ahead and upgrade, because it doesn't seem like the other team is really trying. So he's slowed. So you can see where a lot of people criticized what was it, Battleborn, for being very similar to Overwatch. You can see where a lot of people are bringing some criticism for this game being close to Overwatch. So we captured that. They have that. I'm going to go ahead and run back here. I don't even know if there's a way to bring your horse back, but that doesn't matter. I'm just going to run in here and I'm going to upgrade my items here. Get back up to this spawn area. See if I can redo my cards. I thought I was in the spawn area there. Huh. Did I miss it? Or is it this way back here? Ah, here it is. Alright, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to upgrade my cards here. So you can see if you go over this, it tells you I'm killed a heal. I'm going to bump aggression. So now I've got that. Might give me like 10% extra. I don't know how to bring the horse back, and I don't know if you can. I haven't figured out that command, but I really haven't looked at the key bindings to figure that out either. So I have a pretty long trek back to the payload here. And it looks like we're going to win again. It's pretty one-sided. You either get a great team that knows what they're doing, or you're just completely screwed. It all comes down to support and damage. Ultimately, that's what I've seen. So, he's dead. There we go. We got Tree Boy back here. Crippled. Story of my life. He's throwing things at me. Not really doing the damage. Oh, there's another one. And another one. 25 streak. Let's heal our teammates again. Give them a good heal. And we're uncontested. We're on the pad. There we go. And that's a whole game of Paladins. So you're going to see what I get here. I've gotten pretty much the most accolades as everyone. So I did 55,000 damage, 4,000 healing. I got 46 eliminations with a 26 kill streak and 2 multi-kills. So I got a chest. I got 500 gold because you have a player level and then a mastery level, and that's for the character that you play. So I just hit Pip level 2. I got 500 gold. I got another radiant chest because my player level's 4. I got 47,000 experience, and I also got 276 regular gold because of my score. So you can see I went 46 and 2, which is just outrageous. I did 55,000, and as a support, you know, I wasn't even a damage or a flank or anything like that. As a support, I did the most. And look at these numbers on the other team. You got 9,000, 18,000. You know, I did 4,000 healing while doing 55,000 damage. This guy got 7,000 healing as an attack. Or I think the tree's a support. But we'll go ahead and we'll open up these other chests here, or this other chest. See what I get here. Maybe I'll get something for Pip. Crippling throw, armor, transporter. Nope, nothing for Pip. Got tree bro, demon dude, and yellow chick. So jumping back into the store here, you can see, go to the founders pack. It's $13.99. I said it was $19.99. It's $13.99. You get all the champions, a skin, a mount, and 20 chests. And then you can buy crystals. They're not expensive, but I'm generally not one for microtransactions. And you can see $4.99. That's $5. Get you 200 crystals. You don't even get bonus crystals. You know, I like those mobile free-to-play games be like, oh, you know, $4.99 you'll get 200 crystals, and then $7.99 you'll get 400 plus 100, and then it scales accordingly. It looks like they're just being cut and dry about it. But you figure 200 crystals if you go to buy something here. Let's see, store, where's it at? Chests? Chest is 50 crystals, so you got 4 chests. Change your name, or you can probably go ahead and, let's see how much a champion is here. Grover here, he's support. He's 5,000 gold or 200 crystals. So you could buy a hero. 1 hero. For $5. Just let that sit there for a minute. But some people enjoy that. It's a well-made game. It runs really well. Obviously, Smite's very popular, so they have something good going for them in the whole free-to-play market. So that's my opinion on the game. If you'd like to share yours, go ahead and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.